Hey everybody, welcome back to the Fastlane. Jon Williams and myself, Ryan O'Connor, in a very festive top. A lot of people think, where have you been? You've been to Sedgefield to go take some classes in tie-dye. No, this is, believe it or not, the festive colours of Scuderia Ferrari.
Very cool. I love the fact that Puma is doing all these sort of bespoke type one-off things for every event that they go to.
Absolutely. This one isn't so much the Miami vibe. This is just a kind of a part of their casual range. So a lot of people have looked, and you can look really closely to see that there's a Ferrari badge, Scuderia Ferrari written there, and of course the little Puma.
Because they normally link to artists, like they do limited edition stuff, which is cool.
I love this, by the way.
That's definitely
Puma,
you.
10 out of 10, and there's some more cool stuff coming out of the stable. On that note as well, thank you very much to everyone who's a part of this journey, to our friends that have just joined the podcast, Sun on Private Wealth. Huge thanks to them. We're doing something really cool around the corner that includes cars, high speed in a safe environment. Details are coming out soon. And just a reminder as well that if you are finding yourself in a position where you're looking to diverse your portfolio of any type of financial kind of a well-being, look no further than our dear friends at Sunlum Private Wealth. We'll put you in touch with somebody over there to have a chat with them. But you don't only just want the Ferrari and the nice house and all those goodies. You want to make sure your kids and the generations to come are financially taken care of too. So look them up. And then of course Breitling, a huge thanks to Breitling, OneBet, and everybody else who's been a part of this amazing journey of this incredible Fast Lane show. Let's talk a little bit quickly. Formula One takes a small break because MotoGP.
No, it's actually the reverse. We had MotoGP this weekend, Le Mans, and
of course,
Imola.
It's Imola. We go to the.
I understand why
track.
You feel that way, because it's just been one after the next. It's crazy. I mean, obviously for us motorheads, we love the fact that it's 2 wheels, 4 wheels, 2 wheels, 4 wheels. But yes, it was Le Mans MotoGP, which was so exciting. I mean, MotoGP at the moment must be one of the most exciting motorsport events to watch.
Keep up.
I mean, these guys, at the speeds that they travel and the way they're passing each other, and to have so many top riders and manufacturers. Okay, look, Ducati is dominating at the moment. It's quite unusual to see one manufacturer so dominant. But our proudly South African Brad Binder coming from 22nd all the way through to the top 10. So hopefully he can up his game.
I'm hoping so. He hasn't had a good run of late. He just seems to have hit a little bit of a dip.
Look, as long as you're beating your teammate, that's always important. Which he's the better rider, because Pedro Acosta is definitely going to be taking a KTM seat. There's no doubt about it, because everybody wants this youngster. So if he doesn't get offered from Gas to KTM, he will definitely get signed up by one of the other teams. Obviously, I think Ducati is the winning bike. But Marc Marquez, the former champion, he's now up there. So I love it. I can't wait to watch the next race. It's actually going to, I think it's Spain, Catalonia. And the Spanish. I mean, I think Le Mans broke the record. I think they had over the weekend 300,000 spectators. It's incredible.
If we had all the money in the world, we'd be doing a 1 week MotoGP next weekend, Formula One next week. We just follow the circuits around the world. That would be
Fastlane plane. We're just
branded Fastlane plane from one event to the next. So Imola, this is a sad track indeed, because people will remember one of the greats greatest of all time, Ayrton Senna, and there'll be a lot of tribute around Ayrton Senna certainly this coming weekend.
Yeah, they're doing. I think it's what did I say? It was an anniversary. It's the 30th year anniversary of since his death, and people when they arrive at the circuit feel this aura about the circuit. There's just something special about it, because it's a legendary track, and also one of the old circuits, which I'm a big fan of. Where you make a mistake there, it bites you. So you've got to really keep it on the black stuff. Also, there was another driver, Formula One driver, that passed away. There were two of them, which people don't always mention. But for the life of me, I cannot remember. It's something Roland something.
Ratzenberg.
That's it. Yes. Shame. He was also killed at that track. So the two of them.
Just out of interest, something that I'm quite looking forward to as well, and I hope it gets televised for us all to see, is Sebastian Vettel. Vettel driving that Formula One car of Ayrton Senna.
Yes. The other iconic one, and also he's running that sustainable fuel in there. So that's the future, because they're talking about 2030, looking at bringing back the sound, which is great to Formula One, because for many years now we haven't heard those sounds. And when we see those historic races, because they had the historic Formula One race at Monaco now this weekend, because they go to Monaco next.
I see some of the greats.
Cars.
I see our friend Adrian Newey was in his in a car, in one of those vintage cars doing the classic races. Just
Eddie Irvine, I think, was going around. There's a few of them.
Coming back to the deaths at Imola in '94, it was over the same weekend. Roland Ratzenberger and Ayrton Senna lost their lives.
That's correct.
At Imola. So a very special weekend in terms of commemorating both of their lives and careers. This
and also Ferrari and McLaren both showing good pace, and Ferrari coming with quite a lot of upgrades. And we've spoken spoken about it before, Ryan. They actually had a picture between the two cars, and they've got something like 8 upgrades. But I had to really look closely. It's like shark fins, no shark fins. Air vent,
no,
this little bit, you know, but it's
yeah.
like tiny. But it just shows you how those little things are making such a difference to the performance of these cars, and how sensitive these cars are to little changes. So Red Bull are going to be put under pressure, which is great, because obviously we want to see close racing and more manufacturers giving Red Bull a run for their money.
Absolutely. Away from the Formula One scene and locally, there's been a lot on the go. We've discovered, for those of you who come to a city and just go with your run-of-the-mill rentals, there's an actual fact a place that'll offer you a short and long term at an unbelievable deal. And it's always about you and about obviously what opportunities we can give you to go and experience things, sometimes at a better rate, sometimes just a wonderful things to experience. And that is, of course, talking about
Car Hire King.
Car Hire King, they're in Cape Town, they're based in Cape Town. The service that you get from them is incredible. To Les and to Crystal, literally, we've got to give them some love on this podcast and on this show, but just for the simple reason that they go out of their way to make sure that when it comes to renting a vehicle from them, they really make the experience.
That was so easy. It was, I mean, we
ease of use,
quick in and out.
Love them.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Huge thanks to them. And then the Fastlane team have been out and about this week. We went to Ahsoka, not just for drinks. We went there for a meal. 10 out of 10 experience, John. That was just a proper Team Halo Racing team dinner this week out at Ahsoka. Very impressive food. I might have eaten possibly the most that any one individual can eat in a portioned restaurant that does little portions.
I don't know. I wasn't far behind you. It was a race. But I mean, what tasty food. And quite nice to sample a bit of everything. You know, normally we quite traditionally will have our steak and chips.
Yes.
But nice to try a variety of foods.
I'll eat anything. Steak and chips. If food's good, I'll chat. Yeah. And then also something else which is quite special. A lot of the time we say, let's go away on a holiday or take a vacation outside of the city or do something that's out of the Cape. In the Cape itself, staycation's always cool. I haven't been in a while. I'm looking forward to going. This coming Saturday night, the family and I are off to the 12 Apostles. I cannot wait. It's a venue that's unlike any other venue because there's nothing next door to it, right?
Yeah.
So you don't have a property in front of you on the beachfront. You don't have a property either side of you. You are alone, nestled in the iconic 12 Apostles of the backside of Table Mountain, with the views out to the ocean of dolphins and all the marine life that you can possibly see.
Air and the sound of the waves.
Out on the veranda, even in winter when it's raining, you put the fireplaces on in the room, and it's just this cozy experience of being there. So a huge thanks to the GM there, Mr. Nald and his amazing team for looking after half of the fast lane this coming weekend at the 12 Apostles. From that to some of the cars you and I have been driving, because it's been a mixed week, really.
It really has, yeah.
Mini have done and they've launched new product in South Africa.
The Countryman.
Through Tiger Valley BMW, now Tiger Valley Mini as well.
Yeah.
We got our hands on the Countryman. Inside the all-new Minis. This is the Clubman.
Countryman.
Stop swearing at me. Buy me a drink first.
The Club Seals.
Head southeast.
Head southeast. We're going out tonight on the town in the all-new Mini Countryman. It's a very nice display. Check out your swipe board. Watch what you're doing here.
There.
Woo! Max is a blow. Blow.
Look at that.
Blow. Check it going straight to a red robot. I hope you saw that. That dude in that car went straight through that robot.
And look here, you can have the ambiance. Trail setting. Watch, look as it loads.
Oh, there's a guy almost knocking into us.
What's that picture behind you? Did you see that?
Yeah, it's a picture of your face. It was you. Mini. Hi, Mini. Hey, Mini. Yo, Massa Lekkerdang.
Yo, Master Canada.
Yo, Mars Canada.
That's so funny.
John, of course, that was a lot of fun. I can't believe when you talk to the Mini and you go, hey.
I know.
Well, no, you can do that with your phone, I know.
Yeah, but it's cool. It's got this little dog. But I feel like Mini's sort of grown up. I mean, you know, because they've always been this sort of playful, fun brand. But I mean, this car is really... It sounds funny, but matured in a lot of ways. And it's just like, it's luxurious inside, and it's fun and it's different. And no, I really enjoyed it. Obviously, my favorite part's that when you go into go-kart mode and it goes, woohoo!
The car literally goes, woohoo! Listen.
So that's very cool, and a lot of space, perfect. And again, it's in such a competitive price bracket.
Yeah,
we speak about this sort
750.
of so between over $500,000 and $1 million rand. Right. What do you buy these days? There's a lot of cars competing in that space.
And between 750 and $1 million, you again, extremely competitive in that space. You and I had a look at a car that was the all-4 version, which is a 4-wheel drive, with the most incredible mags on it as well. Chris Engelbrecht and the team out at BMW Tiger Valley and Mini Tiger Valley, a huge thanks to you guys. And then to our dear friend, Brandon Foster out at Roller Luxury Collection. It's been a busy week with cars with them. Had the Porsche Cayman GTS.
Mid-engine
beauty.
Spectacular.
That at $1 million, and then just over the all-new Range Rover Vela. That with a surprisingly cool car. The original hatchback, the Megane, who at that stage when they launched it were very obviously involved in putting and branding vehicles with their association with Formula One.
Yes, yeah.
They had their plaques everywhere, how many times they won it.
3-liter V6 engine, that mid-engine car that they brought up, so yeah. They've been well known also for clear cup racing all over the world. So very much come from the racing background, these cars.
I'm sad to say this is the last RS we'll see.
So sad. Why?
I don't know. Let's have a quick look at the cars. All right, John, what a week it's been. We've had some incredible cars to test this week. Started with that Cayman GTS from Roller Luxury Collection to Brandon. Incredible vehicle, priced right. They are an incredible car, the mid-engined Cayman. That one specifically has had all the GTS badging removed from it. Only way you know is when you open up and on the dorsal it says that. What a car.
Yeah, it's such an underrated car, but what a lot of fun. And mid-engine, so well balanced. And that sound every time you left whenever we were at a meeting, I was very jealous. But what an awesome car.
And then, of course, this is something very special. This is the all-new and the last time we'll ever see the Megane RS.
Such
it's the last time we'll see it. Now, let me tell you, it was the original hatchback. If you go back in time to see the original hot hatches, I'm not talking about a hatchback hatch, I'm talking about hot hatches. The Megane was the car that set the pace for others to follow. The likes of the GTIs, the likes
Super
of,
fast.
the hatchbacks that came after that.
Yeah.
The hot hatch mothership was the Renault Megane, and this will be the last time we've seen this. And what I've really been impressed about in the Megane RS is that it's grown up. In an era of hot hatches that just are that, hot hatches, they go really quickly, they don't offer really much. The car's almost grown up with the person that bought the first one. So now you find yourself in a position where you're in a car that's actually, it's comfortable.
It is, but I mean,
I
was still giggling like a schoolboy.
Correct.
Though, because it's still so much fun. I mean, I still enjoy hot hatches. I think there's still a what do you call it? A
vibe and energy and something really enticing in a place. And I got to tell you, John, this Megane RS, the Trophy 300, it ticks all the boxes. Yeah. The saddest part when I was driving the car was realizing this must be the last time we ever see the Megane RS. It's the end of an era of Megane RSs. It is spot on. Renault have done the most incredible job with this RS 300 trophy car. It won't do justice. You have to get in one to have a seat. The ergonomics of the interior of the car, the leather seats, the comfort of the seats, comfort of the car in comfort mode, the rapid pace of the car in race mode, the easy drivability, the chunkiness of the steering wheel, the Alcantara options everywhere, the beautiful design RS wheels. We can sit here forever talking for days about how amazing it was.
Fine French wine.
It's just Renault.
So smooth.
Goes with Bordeaux. It's really cool. And then finally, behind you is the car that I've been using, the bespoke wheels of the Range Rover Vela. It's the latest one. It's only got 800 Ks on the clock.
Crazy.
Priced really competitively on the Roller Luxury Collection floor. Go and check it out. It's a great vehicle, and it's not going to last
in black. It just looks menacing.
Black is my favorite. Black matte wheels. That has been what John and I have been driving for the last week. There we go. I mean, John, you and I getting to drive that RS at Megane. The Megane RS, such a special car.
Really is.
And so sad that Renault aren't going to be pursuing, taking that and evolving that in the future. I think it's evolved perfectly well, and what a beautiful vehicle. All that's left to say is enjoy the rest of your weekend, whatever your plans are. The Fastlane will be back with more of the greatest content coming your way. Huge thanks to all our sponsors, to OneBet, of course, to our friends at Breitling, our friends at Sanlam Private Wealth, and of course, Puma and Oakley as well. Huge thanks to everyone. We'll catch you again. Like, subscribe. We'll catch you next week in the Fastlane.